Hello everyone, and welcome back to my ASMR channel. My name is Jo, and it has been a very long time since I've come on here to talk to you. I'm really sorry about that. I hope you're all doing well and thriving in this new year. I think it's been 6 or 8 months max since I've been on here last. I got busy, life happened, as life tends to do, but I do have an exciting update to share with all of you. So, as you may remember, if you've been following this channel for a while, you may remember that I was working towards finishing my PhD. Well, I'm super excited to share that happened in December, so last month at the time of recording this video. So, yay, I'm now officially a doctor, which you may have noticed my channel title has changed to reflect that. I thought that would be fun, but it's been a very rewarding and also exhausting experience, to say the least. So I really needed the last month or so just to kind of recuperate from that. Just relax and spend time with family, which I've really enjoyed doing. So I'm now in the rat race that is applying for jobs, which in the biotech market, which is the type of jobs I'm applying to, it's a bit of a bear right now. So it's been an experience, to say the least, but I'm staying positive. It's only been a month. I'm just going to keep applying and chugging forward and being positive. But as I've been filling out these applications, and my nervous system has just started to kind of settle down a little bit after the rigor it's experienced over the past few years throughout my PhD, I kind of started feeling that creative itch start to pop back up again, just to create things that are new, just for the joy of creating them, not because a deadline is attached or grant funding is tied to it or whatever the case may be. So I remember this ASMR channel that I started and all of you beautiful people who supported me as I was going through and trying to figure that out. So thank you if you've been here all of this time, or if you're new, welcome. This time around making videos, I decided I wanted to be a bit more organized and strategic about what I do. You may have noticed if you click on my channel that all of my videos are gone. I'm really sorry if you liked any of them, but I found them just a little bit too cringy for my liking, and they were just a little all over the place, didn't really have rhyme or reason to them. So I decided I'd come back with a more cohesive vision for my channel, and in that case, I want it to be science-focused, broadly science-focused. So don't worry, don't panic. That doesn't mean I'm going to lecture you. I'm not going to make it boring and stuffy and full of technical jargon, unless that's what you want. Maybe that'll put you to sleep. I don't know. But I intend to make this a really fun experience. So whether that is role plays that are loosely or directly tied to science, I have all sorts of ideas for this. Again, don't worry, they're not all stuffy. I have some popular culture type ideas as well, so I think that'll be really fun. As well as just, talking about science, doing sciencey type things, maybe discussing new developments in the field, teaching you fun facts about stuff. I just think that would be a really good time. Something fresh and different. In the world we're in right now, it's just a really lonely and sometimes scary place to be. Everyone's tension is super high. A lot of people have anxiety and depression in these times. And I just really want this channel to be a bright place that people can go to at the end of their day or throughout the day, whenever it is you listen to ASMR. I'm hoping this will just be a fun, safe place where you can come and maybe learn a thing or two and just have fun and unwind. So with that being said, on top of all of the other ideas that I've already mentioned, I'm going to do my best to come on here at least once a week and just kind of talk about things, talk about my week, talk about, things that are happening in my life, things that are happening, in the scientific world, new developments, exciting things, maybe showing you, stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis. I think that could be kind of interesting. I'm also a small business owner, so maybe I can show you, some of the behind the scenes for that as well. It's also pretty science focused, so I think that would fit in well with this theme. But anyway, I really hope you stick around to see what I come up with next. Thank you so much if you've been here this whole time as I kind of figured out how to do this ASMR thing, and I know I'm still very new at it, so I'm going to be learning as I go. But I've made some adjustments. I've actually figured out how audio works. I have gotten a better camera, so that's super helpful. You can actually see me now, so I think that'll be good. I moved into my office space that I now have because I am at home all the time now. I'm not going into my lab every day because, I don't work there anymore. I graduated last month, so I moved all of my ASMR setup into this room, and it's been really nice because before I was filming in my bedroom, and that was well and good, except for the fact that I have an aquarium of frogs that rely on a heater and a misting system that are attached to a motor. And on top of that, I also have a mini fridge where I keep their worms and their food and all that stuff. So it was very loud, and it was really hard to kind of filter out that background noise. And that was just kind of a learning curve for me. So I kind of wisened up a little and moved into a different room where we don't have all of that noise. So I'm hoping this is a better audio experience for you. I'm hoping that this will be a little bit more relaxing. So thank you so much for being here. I know this is a pretty short video. You can expect the rest to be longer in the future. I just wanted to jump on here, let you know that I'm still alive, sign of life check here, but everything is going well, and I'm excited to see where this channel goes next. So I hope you are having a great start to your new year, or if you watch this much later, to your year in general. I hope you're doing well. You're making time for yourself to relax and just enjoy life a little. Life's short. We need to enjoy it. So with that being said, I'm going to wish you a good night or a good morning or a good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. And I hope to see you soon. Good night.